And it's probably A minor.
I'm waiting.
Welcome to Probably Drinking Prosecco with Seth and Dak. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Let's hear that beat drop.
Ooh, with Prosecco in it. Oh, stunning. Yeah.
Bluey.
Offended, that's not Bluey, that's Bingo.
Oh,
And
it's from the show Bluey, though.
Yes, and she has a message for the people.
Oh, let's hear it.
Say what you need to say, Bingo.
Oh, so relaxing.
Anything else you'd like to add?
You ready?
I am. How about you?
It's so cute.
You have to look for fairies with your heart. My turn. You ready?
We're going to get copyrighted for this.
It's so catchy.
Bingo! Bluey!
And that's all the messages she has for tonight.
I love it. It's very cute.
Very demure, what is it?
Demure, right?
Demure.
Yeah,
Very.
demure. It's taking over.
I finally got those in my Instagram Reels feed, and I was like, what does this word mean? Is it real? And I had to Google it.
Yeah, it's
And
real.
I guess
and
it's a trend right now.
It's taking over the planet.
Just like AI. AI is taking over the planet.
Good, as it should.
Should it? Should it? Ooh, I have $5 in Barnes & Noble rewards.
What are you going to get? Half a book? A quarter of a book?
I just bought 2 books. I have to read those first.
What are you going to get? 1 page? Just kidding.
I mean, in this economy.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh, I can't wait to buy the cover. What's the sleeve? The book sleeve. Just that.
Oh my goodness. I'm tired. I need
How's
to nap.
how's your week been? Anything exciting come up at all?
Oh,
just
just like 6 of the topics I have on the thing.
No, just in general. Like, I have a story. Should I start off with my story?
Yeah, start with your story because my topics are basically just my week.
It's very uneventful. It's titled Fire.
Okay.
I thought I was going to die. Turns out I'm just dramatic. But let's tell a story, shall we?
What was going to die?
I thought I was going to die.
Oh, so did I this week. That's okay.
So literally so uneventful. Nothing came out of this, but so the story's going to suck, but still in the moment, right? So I get up Saturday morning, I want to say. No, Sunday morning. And I get up early. Like I go to bed at like 2, I think, in the morning, but I still got up at like 7. I just couldn't sleep. We'll get into why I was up late.
It's making me yawn.
And I was in the kitchen, whatever, give my dogs food. And then the sink kind of filled up. So I was like, oh, let me turn the garbage disposal on, right? And it kind of was just like, like humming, like not like working. So I was like, turn it off. I was like, that's weird. So I look under the sink and then I was like, let me turn it on again and like just see. I don't know. I turn it on for a couple seconds. I look, it starts smoking. Like, and I turn the thing off and I'm staring at it and like a minute's going by, it's still smoking. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, wait, fire? I was so worried. It's like 7 a.m. on a Sunday and I'm like, and I swear, like, I was like, I'm gonna have to call the fire department. Like, who do I call? Like, no one's answering the phone. It's like Sunday morning.
I know who you could have called.
Ghostbusters?
No.
Oh, you, Joey?
No.
Joey. Who?
No. The guy who gave you his number.
Oh my
God. The maintenance guy.
Spencer? That was his name.
Oh, you know his name?
Yeah, he wrote it on the card.
Yes.
It's his number on the back. And I'm in just like a t-shirt, right? So I'm like, oh my God. And then, so I run to get my phone, something, right? And I run back in the kitchen, and the kitchen kind of seems smoky. And I'm like, I have to put on clothes if this sets off the fire alarm. Like, I have to. So I run and I throw on like whatever shorts I can find. Like, and I run back in, and it like smells. And I'm like, I'm dying. So I'm like, I go to my fridge. There's like a maintenance number, and I'm calling it, and like no one was answering. And then it gets me to a call center. Hey, like, you know, call center somewhere else. Like, do you want to put in a maintenance request? I'm like, my garbage disposal is smoking. And she was like, oh. I'm like,
I was hoping you were going to say, she said, yeah, that's normal.
and like when you first call, it's like, if this is like, if there's a fire or like someone's life is in danger, please call 911. I was like, okay, this isn't like that much of an emergency. So I was like, I don't think I need to call 911 yet. So she put in the work order. The guy calls me, and then it stops smoking. And I was like, okay, that's fine. It's just sitting there now. And the guy calls me, and I was like, he was like, oh, I'm, you know, the on-call guy. And he's like, oh, if it's smoking, that just means it's burnt out. I was like, he's like, it's not smoking anymore. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's just burnt out. I was like, same.
We are garbage disposals. We put all the trash food into our bodies.
We're burnt out garbage disposals. Overworked and underpaid. But yeah, it was just burnt out. They were supposed to come. They couldn't come on Sunday, so they came today to like, you know, he said to replace it. They came in. They just fixed it. There was nothing wrong with it. They just said something was like stuck in it. That's how I almost died.
Well, that's funny because every time you said burnt out, in my head, I just kept going, me.
You hear burnt out, you're just like,
that's me.
Same
now.
Garbage disposal. Same.
It's okay, sweet little garbage disposal. Me too.
And then when you
Me
get burnt
too.
out, we start smoking. Just kidding.
No.
Like vaping. I was trying to make a joke. It didn't land. But yeah, that's
You're right.
That's
It's still
my.
at the sea.
See, I guess all my things that are like new this week are also the topics.
Okay, well.
Because I have another thing.
Okay, fine. I'll go over how I almost died, and then we'll like continue into our.
Is this
typical...
a different how you almost died?
Yes.
A different one?
This was almost murder.
A different one.
Someone had murder on their mind.
I thought of something else. Keep talking.
Okay. Okay, so yesterday, so Saturday, me and some friends, we all hung out. We went to the pool. I don't know why I'm prefacing with what we did on Saturday, but we went to the pool. Actually, I'm going to save that story for later because I have more topics with that. So yesterday, me and some friends decided we wanted to go to the mall in Victorville, which is like 2 hours away. And so we had to stop to get gas. But first we got our Starbucks, right? So we got our Starbucks. I got a strawberry frappuccino because I can't handle caffeine. And a cake pop. And a cake pop. These are important topics or important details. Mm-hmm. One of the guys, he got some coffee drink, and then the other person also got a strawberry frappuccino. So we get our Starbucks, and then we pull into the gas station. Right? I open my door, and we're like talking about who's going to pay for the gas because I'm like, I'm not paying for it because I don't have the money, and it's a 2-hour drive, and you guys are coming with me. So we all split the gas in the end. So I like pay for my gas, put the pump in, it starts pumping out gas. And this guy next to me is out of his car, and he goes, "Hey man, you got a second to talk?" And I was like, no, we got to get going. Like, we're trying to leave, trying to get out of here. And this guy was like, "Oh, you don't have a minute to talk? You don't have any time to talk? Yeah, just sit there and suck on your lollipop." Because I had just taken a bite of my cake pop. And he's like, are you a Marine? Because you're a piece of shit if you are. And I was like, oh my God, who is this guy? What is he saying? I just kept ignoring him and like looking ahead.
What the fuck?
Talking to the people in my car. And I started drinking my drink. He's like, yeah, drink your gay little drink. Whatever.
Huh?
Yeah. And so the gas pump finally clicks. I'm like, thank God. So I go and I put the gas pump up. And like, as I step out of my car, he goes, "Oh, so you are a Marine. You left your brothers behind, you piece of shit, whatever. He's like talking all this crap while I'm like trying to ignore him. And so I put the pump up, I get in my car and I drive away. And at first I noticed like, oh, there's a car behind me. And so I keep driving.
Stop.
And then I notice it's him.
Oh.
This man is riding my car's ass so much I can't even see his headlights out my rearview mirror. Like that's how close he was to my car. So I speed up on the hill because he has a little shitbox car and I have a newer car that can handle hills.
Vroom, vroom.
So I speed up and get way ahead of him on the hill. And I'm like, I'm not going to speed though because I'm not going to be the one I'm not going to get a ticket today. I had that happen too recently. And so I'm driving and then I noticed that he finally caught back up and was back on my tail again. So I'm like, fine, you want to play stupid games? Cool. So I start like trying to bob and weave through traffic to lose him. And he cuts off this other car to get back in behind me. And so I slow down and he's like, oh, okay. And so he gets around me and I'm like trying to change lanes. And so I blinker and so he starts changing lanes. So I decide not to. And he gets back in the lane I'm in front of me. And it's a stoplight. And so he brake checks me at the stoplight. And I was like, dude, my brakes are so much better than yours. You're fine. I'm fine. And then, so like, he thought I was going to continue straight because I turned my blinker on to turn right to try to like get away from him. And then one of the guys in my car was like, don't turn your blinker on. He's going to go with you if you turn your blinker on. So it's like, okay. So I turn my blinker off. Light turns green. We turn right and he keeps going straight. And we lose him. He's like way ahead of us. I was like, thank God. I'm not going to lie. I was really shook up after that. I was like, this man had intentions to like harm.
See, it would have been weird even without the context, like, of him talking to you or whatever. Like, even just a car doing that is so scary. But it's even worse.
It's because I know that he's mad at me for not talking to him. But I'm like, dude, you're a stranger. I don't talk to strangers.
Was he just like a regular looking guy or like a weird, like what was up with him though? Like, what was his vibe like?
All I remember is that he had like a neck tattoo and he looked like he was like poor. And
but
he was
had
driving
a car.
Shitbox. Yeah, I was like, he obviously, he had finished pumping his gas. So obviously, like, if it had been like a, hey man, can you spare some money? I need some gas. I may have been like, okay, sure. I've done that before. I've paid for people's gas before.
Yeah.
But
He sounded like from the beginning he was trying to cause trouble.
I know. And that's why I was like, I'm good, man. We got to get where we're going. We're late.
And you were with friends, right?
Yeah.
What did they say? Did they hear him?
They didn't. Only one of the guys heard him, and then the person in the back seat was just like off in La La Land doing their own thing.
So like when you were driving, was everybody like, go?
He knew. Perez was like trying, or I guess it was Perez in my passenger seat. He was trying to help me like lose him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
Aren't our lives
quite
crazy?
terrifying.
You're getting chased. My
like the
house is on
time
fire
this week that I've almost died.
That's you're either lucky or unlucky.
There's a sign. God's giving me a sign for something.
Stay home. Stay home.
No,
that's what the sign is.
This weekend we're going to the beach and then we're going to go to Big Bear.
Stay home. That's what the sign is. You know what my sign is? Get out of my house, because my house is burning, and your issues are outside. And it's telling you to stay home. We need a flip flop.
I'm not driving to the beach anymore. I can't. I'm done driving.
Too much. Yeah, you can't do all the driving.
I'm not looking to die. Oh my God.
It's a good story though. You know.
Don't yawn.
I'm not. I'm just breathing in a lot with my mouth open.
All right. Stop it.
Don't yawn.
Okay.
You ever fake a yawn? You're like, like this. No, like this. You ever like pretend to yawn? You're like,
I know what our next segment should be.
What?
You know, normally we start with snacks, right? Well, this week I got an extra special snack just for the pod.
What is it? Fruit Smiles.
Which is funny because I put a picture on my Instagram or I sent it to my family or something. Mm-hmm. And my sister-in-law was like, oh yeah, we just had those. Oh no, they were listening to the podcast. That's how they saw it. Oh,
and you got these Walmart, right? That's great value.
Yep. Also, shout out to my niece for recognizing me on the podcast.
Oh, I know. Shout out.
That was the cutest thing in the world.
Adorable. Literally adorable.
It So I can tell you these are already not the same.
It was weird seeing us like on a TV.
I watch it on my TV sometimes.
Like on someone else's though.
Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh, I can already tell you these are not the same as what I remember as a
They're
kid.
usually like they almost have like a, powdery. I don't know how to describe it.
They're not bad. The flavor's still the same.
What do you rate it out of 10? You eat 2 at a time. Monster.
These are much better than the bluey ones.
Okay. I want some. I don't have a snack. I just have water.
A little bit thicker than I remember, like a chewier consistency. But the flavor's still there.
You didn't
It's like
show us
citrusy.
one. Show us one on the camera, like up here. Oh my
There you
god.
go.
Oh, that's so nostalgic. They look the exact same. How many calories is in a pack?
I don't want to know. Oh, 80.
You're like 8 calories?
80.
Oh, 80. At least at 8. Okay,
That's
that's
like 10
not
calories
bad.
per gummy.
How much sugar?
I don't even want to know. But for you, I'll look.
It's probably not that bad.
1 pouch, 16 grams of sugar, 21 grams of carbs. Where's the rest of the carbs coming from?
Chemicals. I heard, did you hear this rumor growing up that gummies were made from horse hooves? Was that just my school?
No, I feel like
Horse,
there was
like-
something else that they said it was made out of.
Like horse hooves. Wait, look this up because this is a thing.
You know what mascara is made out of?
Bat poop?
Yeah. Fecal matter.
Is that true?
What true?
Jello. Okay, no, the bat poop thing. Jello isn't made from horses' hooves, but it is made from gelatin. Of course, Jello is made of gelatin. It's a cow farm.
You know what, right?
There's gotta be cows outside. Sorry, that's right. Okay, no, gummies are not made from horse hooves because horse hooves don't contain collagen, which is necessary to make gelatin. Lame. Debunked.
Hang on. Have you heard about the Red Bull thing?
What Red Bull thing? Do I want to know? I don't.
Never mind. It's false.
What is it though?
You've never heard about like how Red Bull has like bull semen in it?
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Oh my god. This is so fun. Yeah, I heard that like years ago. Forever ago. I
What is this,
forgot
an episode
about that.
Nostalgia?
I forgot about that. That's so funny because like I haven't heard that
Ooh.
since middle school and I wasn't drinking Red Bull at the time.
Since we're talking about nostalgia, let's talk about Saturday. That actually ties in perfectly.
What about Saturday?
So Saturday, me and some friends, we went to the pool.
Okay.
And the last time I went to the pool, we were like, you remember when you were a kid and you went to the pool and you came back and you had a sandwich and some chips and you put like the Doritos on your sandwich and you watched a movie?
Absolutely.
We did that.
Yeah.
We went to the pool. We took a cooler and we pre-made sandwiches. We took Sunny D's to drink.
Get
We had
out
Sunny
of
D's
here.
and
I
like the
wanna do
bottled
that.
the bottled root beer, although they told us we couldn't have the root beer at the pool because it was made of glass. And I was like, okay, that's fair.
Fair enough, yeah.
But we went swimming. We swam for a while, played mermaids. Marco
Did
Polo.
cannonballs.
We didn't do cannonballs because we were scared that we were going to get yelled at if we did.
Okay, fair enough.
And then we got out of the pool. We all ate our sandwiches. We had some chips and sandwiches and Sunny D's. I drank like 4 Sunny D's that day.
I love Sunny D.
It's so good. And then we packed up. We were all really tired, so we packed up and came back. We all showered, and then we came and watched. What did we watch? Oh, we watched The Hunger Games.
Oh, I just did
The
that not
first
that
one?
long ago.
And then the second one, we were planning to go through all of them. And then by the second one, they're like, can we watch anyone but, or no, wait. No Hard Feelings. Can we watch No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence? And I was like, we were like, fine. So we watched that instead. And so I was playing Minecraft on my phone. I was like, just let me know when it gets to the beach scene, and then I'll put my phone down.
Stop. Not the naked scene. I love the Hunger
Perez,
Games.
Perez goes, they're at the beach. They're at the beach. I said, yep, okay, I'm watching.
You're like,
Let me just drop everything else I'm doing. I'm watching. But yeah, and then we went and got food after we watched Catching Fire, the second one. We went and got food, and then we came back with our food, ate our food while we watched No Hard Feelings.
oh, so good. I just binged them I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. I got to do it every so often, you know?
I forgot how good they were. The second one's my favorite. But you know how, like, in the scene where she's being lifted up in the tube into the arena, like, the widescreen turns into full screen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever version I had didn't do that. And I was like, everybody,
Disgusting.
watch this. You got to watch this part. It's the best part. And then it didn't happen. I was like, are you
You
kidding
looked
me right now?
crazy. Oh my God.
Well, I wasn't. It's okay. Perez knew that it was supposed to happen. And he's like, this is the part, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, well, where is it? And I was like, I guess this is the version I own. I guess I own the widescreen version instead
when
of the
I
normal
just
one.
watched it, it did that. And I was just like, oh, like, it's just so good.
That's my favorite of the four is the second one for sure.
Yeah, that one's really good.
And then, so one of the persons we were with had never seen any of them before. And so she was like asking all these questions. And I'm like, you just got to watch the movie.
Instead of
And then
watching
she was
the
like,
movie, you're watching
at the
them
very-
watch it. You're like,
At the very end, when like Katniss finally like, realizes what's going on with like the team ups and everything, and she destroys the what's it called?
the dome
The
thing. I
dome?
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, the big dome force field. When she
Yeah.
destroys that, she's like, oh, she didn't even notice. Like she was still confused by why, because you know, the girl knocks Katniss out or like hits her on the back of the head and stabs her arm to rip out her tracker.
Yeah.
She had no clue what was happening there.
Okay.
And it's also so much different when you've read the books before you watch the movie.
Yeah,
you know
I
what's
read
gonna
them
happen.
like years
And so, like,
years ago.
The surprise of like all these people teaming up with her, like protecting her, and Pita the bread. Like it's not so much a surprise anymore. She just
Pita. Sorry.
You know, I think it's so ironic that he was a baker.
Yeah. Oh, I just now I
Mr.
really
Pita
want to.
bread.
Now I just want to watch those.
Yeah, and then right after we finished No Hard Feelings, Perez was like, "We'll watch the first Mockingjay. We'll watch Mockingjay Part 1." I was like, "No, you can't do that. It's a Part 1 and 2. You got to watch them back to back."
That's illegal.
That's what I'm saying.
Illegal.
So we turned it off, and I think we played Fortnite. Yeah, we played Fortnite. Or something.
Nice. Very nostalgic day then. What else?
Speaking of Fortnite, what'd you just recently get?
Okay, you're jumping ahead.
Was it on the topic list or no?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know it was on. Okay, we'll save it then.
it's the second one. That's what the game's called.
What the second? Oh, I didn't even read it. Oh, that's Friendsgiving. Wrong one.
So
Wrong
I was
document.
gonna ask you. So you guys watched all that. What else have you been watching lately?
Well, I finally got around to watching Good Will Hunting.
Oh, wow! You just watched it for the first time.
Yeah. I'd never seen it before.
It's very
That's
good.
a good film. I enjoyed it.
Love that
Yeah.
one. It's a classic.
I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd and liked it.
Nice. I started a new show. I'm hooked.
Go ahead and say what it is so I can say my comment about it.
I've barely got anything done. I already know your comment. I barely got anything done.
I don't think you do know my comment.
The show is called Designated Survivor.
My grandma watches that show.
She does. So
She did, and then once it got on Netflix and like made it TVMA and added all the extra dirtiness to it, she stopped watching it.
yeah, I feel like I heard about it like on TikTok or something, but I finished that one show that I talked about last episode on Netflix, and I saw this one. I think it was like trending or whatever. So I was like, oh, let me just, or the preview came up or something. I was like, oh, let me just see. It's so cheesy and the acting is kind of not good. not from everyone, but there's certain people I'm like, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. But then there's other people where their acting's really good. So it outweighs. But the story or like, it's just entertaining. The fact that like you just think Washington could be like that and politics is like that. It's just entertaining. But it is so fucking dramatic. Every episode, something's blowing up. Every episode. The president is having a crisis, the biggest crisis, scandal every episode.
That's what DC is.
But it's like the biggest news, like every single episode, there's like 10, but it's like catastrophes. Like, not only did the Capitol blow up, now this blew up, and then that building blew up. I'm like, what are the odds all this shit is blowing up? All these people are dying, conspiracy, the president was shot, like all within like days. I'm like, there's no way. But it's just like, it's just that's how they get you to watch it. And after every show, it leaves you on a cliffhanger, like so bad. And it's like, and then we never saw her again. And I'm like, oh, where is she? I gotta watch the next one. Or like, or then it's just like it'll just be like, and she opened the door and it's like a bomb, and they're like, and then it cuts, and I'm like,
Cuts the title.
Oh my god! And then like the next episode starts, and it's like it's like a dud, and you're like, oh. But it's got me in a chokehold.
Did you know that show originally aired on ABC and then Netflix bought the rights to it and made like one more season, one or two?
I did not know that. I think I'm only on the second season now. I think there's 3 seasons.
Oh, so you're still in the ABC seasons, huh?
I think so. Why does it get worse?
I don't know. I assume with Netflix making it, it would get better, right?
I would think so. I'm curious though. So far I like it. But like the thing is with these shows on Netflix, like I was watching Suits, and the same thing, like it just seems so interesting to think that world is like that, right? Like in the lawyer world.
It's dramatized.
Oh, it's so dramatized, but it's just fun to think about, right? Well, then like the main fucking people leave the show and I just stop watching it. That happened with Blacklist. And now I swear to God, if that happens with this show, I'd be so pissed because I get so into it. And then it's like the main like 5 people will leave the show and it's like a different show. I'm like, I'm not watching it with you losers on here. Bring back the other people.
You would never make it through Chicago Fire.
No. Okay, it's different if like you slowly kill off one, but you've been introducing new people and then they become like the norm and then you forget that person's even gone. You know? But it's just like the 2 main characters leave and you're like for Suits, the main guy left. You're just like, I'm not watching this anymore. He was the show. So, yeah, that's what I've been watching. I'm obsessed. I haven't been able to get anything done because I can't stop watching it because things just keep blowing up. And I'm just like, what? Oh, how are they going to get through this? Yeah.
But they will. They always do.
They always do. Adapt and overcome, baby.
Do. Ooh, is it a zit? Ow.
A boogie.
No, that was a zit. I got it though.
Nice.
Oh, do we want to? So I told you we were going to the Victorville Mall on the way to. When we almost died.
Yeah. On the way to die.
Do you want to? Do we want to do a shopping haul?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we'll start with what I'm wearing.
Okay.
It's a crew neck, and it says Ford Boss 305. There's a Mustang on the back with like specs on it.
Oh, I love a crew neck.
We all got matching ones, and I'm really into this like cream beige color recently.
Oh yeah. It's nice.
And then hang on, let me. I'm gonna have to adjust everything real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been mobile gaming a lot on my backbone, playing Minecraft. Let me adjust, and hopefully it doesn't unplug my mic.
Okay, we'll see.
Pray for it. Pray.
If I echo, I will know.
Okay, so sorry, we had a little mic situation when I went to go get these items, so we just cut. Standby music. Okay, so I've been trying to like elevate my style a little bit, so I'm not just because normally it's just like I'll wear shorts, tennis shoes, like running shoes, and a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to like elevate a little bit. So I got this crew neck because I love crew necks, and then I've been looking for shoes that are not normal tennis shoes that are like trendy and popular. So I got myself a pair of Vans.
I was just about to say you should get Vans. I have those, but the black ones.
These are fantastic, and I love the way
love
they look.
them.
I finally feel like I have some style, and I bought
I
some
have the
off-brand
checkered
Ray-Bans.
Vans too.
I got some
Nice.
$8 instead of $250. What else did I get? I got 2 books, Mere Christianity, and then St. Augustine's Confessions.
Cool.
And then I got a candle, but that's in my office right now.
Ooh.
Yep. Spent a
Good
lot of money.
shopping
Oh, and I
day.
got a backpack because the store was doing buy a pair of shoes at full price, you get half off any item in the store. So I got the Vans store.
Vans. Oh, nice.
So I got a 60 something dollar backpack for $30.
That's like not bad at all because you like I used
Especially
to think
since it says Vans on it, those are like not cheap backpacks.
No, that's what I was saying. Like I feel like I used to be like, oh, I want to get like cheap clothes or cheap this or that. Or like the older I've gotten, I'm like, no, if I'm going to wear a backpack and use a backpack, like I want it to be higher quality. Cause like,
Same.
I think being older now, I keep things a lot longer. So like the backpack I take to work every single day, which I have for years, it was $80, but like it's got all the pockets that I need, every single thing that I use. And I use this backpack like Monday through Friday constantly. I use every single slot in it. Like it's so worth it to invest in like something like that.
I just realized because we cut the podcast and I had to stop and restart, I have no clue how long we've been recording.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I kept a timer.
Did you really?
Isn't that so weird? I've never done that since we've recorded, but I have my show notes covering the... So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just time it so I can like see on my own because I can't see the timer because the show notes are covering it. And it's so weird you say that because like this is the first time I've ever... Did I just stop it? No, just kidding. This is the first time I've ever done that on the pod.
God works in mysterious ways. What can I say?
Shout out.
Oh, I feel like we've done so much. We don't have very many topics today at all.
It's okay. Do you like the last one I added on there?
I don't know what that means. We'll get to that though. Can we talk about, okay, so again, like I stated in a couple episodes ago, this would not be our show if we didn't talk about Kanye. He's been in the show since the beginning.
A staple topic, yes.
Major Kanye news.
Do the dramatic sound effect.
Ooh, let me find it.
Yes.
Listen up, folks. I don't know how to say this without going crazy.
Just say it.
I'm in like a really, really small town in the desert of California. So like, it's not like it's decently populated, but like there's just nothing here except for the national park. Kanye is in town. He was at
I would be on the streets.
I really want to be, honestly. I'd probably go tomorrow because he's got a vacation home right out in town. Like I could probably find it if I wanted to. Like I have pictures of it.
Stalker.
And I know people who have been over there and like have seen his house, his vacation home before. There's 2 of them. But yeah, he was at a local restaurant last night and I saw the post on Facebook, didn't realize it had just been posted and was like, oh, we missed him. He's gone now. And I put my phone away and then someone messaged me and said, oh, by the way, as of 15 minutes ago, he was still there. And so we hopped in my car and we drove over there. And by the time we got there, the restaurant was closed and he was gone.
Oh my God. Are you sure the restaurant was closed though?
Yes, because he's traveling in a caravan of 3 Cybertrucks, and so the Cybertrucks would have been parked outside if he was still there.
Of course he is. What is he, the president? Jesus.
But guess what? Today I'm sitting at my desk like working, and I hear bzz, bzz, and so I look at my phone, and that same person had texted me He was at Cold Stone Creamery this afternoon. Which
Is
Cold
there,
Stone's like
a
5 minutes
local
down the road.
culture? You have a chance at meeting Kanye. Do you understand what this means for the podcast? I'm just kidding.
No. There's a song. It's by Chance, or no, it's one of Kanye's songs with a feature by Chance the Rapper, and he says, "I met Kanye West. I'm never gonna fail. So now I have to find Kanye West so I can say I met Kanye West and I'm never gonna fail."
You have to. You have to. This is
That's
your
what I'm
life's
saying.
purpose now.
I want a picture with him, and I want to be like, "I'm praying for you. Jesus still loves you. Amen."
You
Shake
have
his
to.
hand.
Even if you just see the Cybertrucks, throw yourself in front of one.
I'll crash into him and
Sacrifice
be like, "Oh my gosh,
yourself
no,
for
no,
this.
insurance claim with Kanye, no,
No.
oh no, my insurance rates are going to go up, but I met Kanye."
And so I can't fail. That's crazy. You'll have to keep us updated. I wonder how long he's there for.
I don't know. I'm assuming, well, he just got here because I know
Like a summer vacation.
Saturday he was seen in Beverly Hills,
Okay.
which means he probably just came out here yesterday and was probably on the way to his vacation home when he stopped at that restaurant, because it was at like 7:00 at night when he went.
Okay. He's probably up there for the week then, I would think.
That's what I'm assuming. And
like
so
into
like
the weekend.
either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to be hunting this man down. Because there's one main road that, like, if you're trying to go to Walmart or anything, you got to take this one road. And if I just sit outside and just watch this road until I see 3 Cybertrucks and then try to secretly follow them and be like, "Oh, I'm going to whatever place you're going to."
I mean, that's probably what the paparazzi does.
What a nice antique store. I want to go.
You're like, "Oh, who, what? That's crazy. What are the odds?"
He does have a bodyguard that's like shooing people away who just want to meet him or just want to like see him. Or like when he's eating, obviously, like this man doesn't want to interact with people while he's eating. He's trying to eat his dinner.
Of course,
But,
of course.
I mean, if I was just to run into him at like, say, a gas station or something, I think everyone on Facebook was like, "Yeah, he's super nice, down to earth guy."
Mm-hmm.
He was super friendly to everyone, treated everyone nicely. And I was like, I'm gonna get a picture with this man.
I feel like if you just do like a run in, it's normal. But like if you like we're trying to seek him out at a restaurant where he's like cornered.
How do you react to that? You're supposed to be like, "Oh my God, Kanye!" Or do you just be like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Kanye?"
I don't know, because like,
how do you interact with someone like that?
Imagine like you see him.
I don't want to come up as like the creepy like fan who's like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, because like I would just be like, you know,
so I'd be like, "You're Kanye West, right?"
I'd be like, "You want to come on the pod? We have no listeners."
He's never on podcast. He wouldn't do it.
You could say whatever you want. Nobody will hear you.
You can go batshit crazy and say whatever you want. First of all, I won't judge you. I'm a fan.
We won't cut any of it.
We'll let your team. We'll just be like, we'll have your team review it, and his team reviews it. And like, we can't release this. You can't release that. Delete it now.
Delete it immediately. We're like,
But there's a concert venue out here that's like really small, and sometimes bands will do like, or artists and bands will do like, "Oh, I'm here for one night," and just like pop up there randomly.
Yeah, Billie Eilish does that sometimes. I'm like, and it's always like in New York City, and I'm like, oh, how am I supposed to get there?
Sorry, I just had a big brain moment.
You were scaring me for a second.
Salt Lake City. Okay, I don't think he has any more. So he's been doing like these listening parties.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like his last one was in Salt Lake City, Utah, on the 9th. So it doesn't look like he's going. I was like, if he's going to another one, I know I might know like, oh, he's going to be leaving around then to go to that, obviously.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. I feel like there's a really good chance, like, just you being out and about, like.
But the fact he has a vacation home in this small little town.
There's probably a reason for that, you know, to just like get away from fucking LA.
And just like treat him. I feel like the comment sections of the original post on Facebook was like, just treat him like a normal person. He's probably coming to a town like this just to, get away from everything.
Yeah.
The small town hospitality, So I was like, okay, I can do that if I see him. I'll just be like,
I
"Can
would
get a
say like
picture, though?"
approach like, hey, like cool, but still you could still be excited, right? But just be
Yeah.
like, hey, like big fan, like what brings you to the area? Like it's so cool to see you, like something like that. Not like,
Yeah.
oh my God, or not like, what up?
Apparently
loser?
he was here a couple of years ago, and he went to this restaurant and just sat there for an hour and talked to the owner there
That's so
before he
cool.
ordered food. Yeah.
Wow.
So I met
Yeah, but
Kanye
he's
West.
crazy.
I might meet Kanye West.
Don't get your hopes up and then be really sad.
I get my hopes up for everything.
Don't
Have
be
you heard
big
about
sad.
the Instagram situation?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that more afterwards. The signals are mixed, to say the least.
So I will talk about my big news. Not
What's
as
that?
crazy as Kanye, but
Oh, if I get a picture with Kanye, I have to tell him not to not with the wife,
yeah, of course.
because she's always like got her tits out or something.
No, just Kanye.
Yeah, just Kanye.
He dresses her though, so
Maybe his kids. If his kids are there, Northwest.
that'd be so cool.
She's like, it's your bestie, Miss Westie.
Westie.
Don't try to test me. It's gonna get messy.
That'd be crazy.
Bless me.
Yeah, because he's got to
Bless
be up
me.
there with at least like with the wife and maybe the kids.
Well, the wife is here. I know that. They said that.
Okay.
Someone said they saw her at a gas station. She had like nothing
The
on,
wife.
and she had to like cover her kids' eyes. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. She
Jesus.
probably shouldn't be wearing that out in public.
Jesus. Damn.
Stop yawning. You got a topic to talk about?
I'm not yawning. I just stopped my yawn and started yelling. Okay. I got a gaming laptop.
So, are you joining the Minecraft realm?
I'm a gamer. Yeah, I have Minecraft. Here's the laptop.
I'll send you the code. What'd you get a gaming laptop for? What games are you planning to play on that?
So, lots.
Glad I asked.
Lots of games. But I started a new one recently.
Okay.
I mean, is it a new one if it's like just all of it's new? It's just a game.
Yeah, is it like floating on a river or something?
It's called Raft.
Oh.
Hence what it says in the show notes. So basically it's I don't know like the terminology, like it's of the game realm, right?
Okay.
But you start off and it's like you and a partner, so I was playing with a friend. I don't know if you could do it. Oh, you could do it with numerous people. I don't know up to how many.
Is it that friend?
Yeah.
I knew it.
This game, oh, I love it so much. So you wake up, you start off, you're in the middle of the ocean, and the air just kicked on, and you're on a raft, like just a plank, like
sense.
planks, right? And you have like a hook, and you slowly just build up your raft and everything. So like you have a hook, and you're kind of like there's like wood in the water, and there's like plastic, and then there's like barrels, and you open the barrels, and there'll be like palm leaves, a potato, like things like that, right? That's how you stay alive. And then you use these materials, and you could slowly build like a water filtration system. You could slowly build sails, and you can expound onto your raft, and then you'll come upon an island, and then you'll go on the island. There'll be some fruit, and then you can start planting seeds. And so you're just slowly building, like getting these materials so you can slowly build things that they can then build things, right? And so then you start off with this tiny, tiny raft, and then you could just have this like huge, contraption.
Why do these screenshots make it look like Minecraft?
It doesn't look like Minecraft.
I don't know. It's got like the little bar at the bottom, like on Minecraft.
I mean, yeah. So in the corner, it's got like your health.
And then it's got like your little
food,
toolbar
water,
at the bottom.
health. A toolbar. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, actually it does. It's that's like the tools that you can equip, and then you also have like your inventory that will come up, but those are the ones that you have like readily available to click. Yeah, it's
very interesting.
So addicting. I've only played like 2 sessions of it, right? So Saturday night, like I was saying before, that's why I stayed up till 2 a.m. because it didn't feel like I was playing for 4.5 hours.
That's how I am with Minecraft. I'll just be like playing and I'll look at the time and it'll be 3 hours later.
It's been taking over my life. And like I'm to the point where like I'm sitting up. Like I am up, eyeballs, and I'm like click, click, click. And I'm like, hurry, hurry, hurry. Get that barrel, paddle, 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 paddle. I need I need palm leaves. I need rope. Do you have rope? Oh my gosh, I'm dying. The shark's biting me. And I'm like into the sharks, right? And I'm just like, I am just. So I think it's a good game though for me to get into this so I can start understanding like the keys and like using the mouse because I'm just new to all of it. So it's taking me controller a little longer. No, I actually really like the mouse and the keys, but it's taking me a little bit of time. But I love these games that are kind of like at your own pace. You're building, but you still feel like you're progressing. So that's all I've been playing right now, but I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed. I might play after this, not gonna lie. But like I need to go to bed because I have PT in the morning, but like maybe just an hour, you know?
Okay. Maybe I'll get it. Is it on console?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I'm obsessed. It's so good. I just want to collect wood and palm leaves out of the water. It's like all I could think about. But yeah, so that was an investment for me, but I was a little worried. I was like, oh, what if I don't like it? Like, I've never really been that into video games. I am all in. I got a good mouse. It's hefty. It's a very, very nice mouse, and there's buttons on the side that I use to open my inventory. I got a headset. And when I wear it, I feel like those commentators on ESPN. But it's very, very nice. Really gets me, you know, like I'm on this raft. Yeah. And then I have the laptop. So I'm turning into a gamer.
I've actually been playing a lot of games on my phone. So like I got I got Fortnite and Minecraft on my phone. So I put my phone into this thing. Yeah. And it's like a controller. So it makes my phone like kind of like a Switch.
I didn't know you could do that with a phone.
Yeah. And so like
I've never seen that.
Was because last night or a couple nights ago they wanted to play Minecraft. Not Minecraft. They want to play Fortnite. Mm-hmm. And so one of the people that we were trying to play with doesn't have a console or anything. So she was going to play split screen on my buddy's TV with him. And I was like, well, I want to play, but if I play, I have to play in my room. And I was like, well, what if I just download Fortnite on my phone and play it that way? And I can join them in the room and we can all sit there and talk to each other and play together. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it worked. We won 3 games in a row. Fun. Because the new person had never played before. And so it put us in easy matches.
So they're in the easy lobby. Yeah.
I got one of my.
So it's like 90% bots.
I got one of my high score. There's no bots in Fortnite. I mean, there is, but there's like not in the game.
I thought when you go into like the earliest lobbies and stuff, they put in like mostly like bots.
No, but we won. I got the most kills I've ever gotten.
I yawned again.
Max was like 12 kills in one game. I took out like 3 squads all at once with Captain America's shield because it's in the game right now.
I played once. I didn't really like play fully. It was like when someone went to the bathroom, I just played really quick and I like shot one bot and I was so proud.
You should be proud.
I don't know. Maybe I'd play it. I don't know. I'll think about it.
You should get it.
Maybe we'll play.
We'll play. I just downloaded it onto my tablet. What do you guys
think? Let us know. Should I get it?
Yes.
What if we streamed a game and like
honestly,
chit-chat?
Perez has been wanting to do that.
Or what if we did like, you know, like the power wash simulators? Have you ever played those?
I have that game.
What if we did like, we just talked and like
power washed?
Yeah.
These will be YouTube exclusives once we get our YouTube page up and running.
There you go. YouTube exclusives.
Yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Big things coming, guys.
What's the date?
Of what?
The big things. The season 3 big things. September something, right? 21st, I want to say.
September. Did we decide on a date?
We did. Because of the reason, remember?
6?
Was it? I think it's
or
yeah,
the 19th.
I think it's
Because those are
26th.
the Thursdays.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
because
the
I feel like it
26th.
was the end of September.
Oh my gosh! I just remembered a topic I completely forgot to talk about.
Huh.
My classes started today. It's not exciting.
Why? It's very exciting.
I have to do the course requirements checklist before Wednesday, so I'm just going to do it right now. It's super easy.
Did
Have
see
you read the
Joey's
course syllabus
text?
and schedule? Sure, I have not, but I'll say yes. Have you read the information provided through the student expectations link? Yeah, a long time ago.
They're watching this. Get him.
Do you acknowledge that you understand the content presented, intend to apply it in your own work, and understand that the consequences of violating the basic standards of academic integrity? Yeah, I've done the introduction to biblical worldview training, and then all the above for the last one. Submit quiz. Yeah, that's 10 free points. Go me.
Off to a great start.
And then I have to at some point go in and do the tell us about yourself discussion board.
Oh.
No one else has done it yet, though. So
Do you have one that you copy and paste in every class? Because I did.
I did. I don't think I have it anymore, though.
I don't have
Oh, Joey would like my professor.
Why?
He's a Buffalo Bills fan.
Oh, snap. Oh, my gosh. I just thought of something. You reminded me.
Okay.
So in my class, for one of the so I'm in a class to learn how to become an instructor, right?
Yeah, we're
so
tracking.
We had to do a lesson on you had to do, I don't think I talked about this yet, right? You had to do a lecture and a demo. So they call it a lemo.
I'm pretty
so
sure you
not
talked
only
about this last week.
did I say though that I made friendship
bracelets?
bracelets? God fucking David, did I tell you that I made them for the whole class and
Yes.
everybody was wearing them?
Well, you didn't tell me how it went, and you told us you were going to do it.
Oh no, I did it and it was a success, right? I didn't know if I talked about this. And then I took the time to make sure everybody in the class had one because we only present to half the class because the other half is doing it like at the same time in another room. So I made sure everybody had them. I made Joey a bracelet and he always wears it. And I did it at Buffalo Bills colors.
Aw.
I thought he was going to throw it in the trash, but he was wearing it. And then the next day we got to wear the Dimfos polos to class, but Joey didn't wear one because he's at DMA. And I was like, Joey, people are wearing their bracelets. Did you see? And I look over and he's like, and he's wearing it. And I was like, Joey.
He likes us.
I was like, but and then the next day too, my instructor, the male guy, he's like such a dad, just like an old dad, got the dad jokes, but he was wearing it the next day and it's all sparkly. I'm like, Mr. Hale, you're wearing it. It was so, and because I did it, he had a lanyard that was some college football team, so I did it in the colors of that lanyard, and he was like, this is my new game day bracelet, and I was like, stop. It's so it's so funny just to see the guys wearing it because it's beads, you know what I mean, girly Taylor Swift friendship bracelet beads, but yeah, so I made one. Did you see it in my Instagram story? It was all pink and it said fuck.
Yes.
I thought it was so cute because it was all pink and flowery, and then it was just fuck. But I made that in class, and then I was wearing it.
Are there any Marines in your class?
Yeah, there's a Marine captain.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's great. He's so nice.
What's his name?
Captain Bodenkamp?
I don't know. Are there any civilians in your class?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Navy, Army, one Marine, and then one Air Force.
Oh, you're the solo Air Force?
Sure am.
Look at you go. All right. What is Opera Ghost? And then we'll close it out.
Okay. So I was peeing earlier.
Oh my God. Every great story starts that way, huh? So I was peeing earlier and I was thinking.
Listen.
What if there was a ghost that it was in an opera?
No.
Oh,
not what if.
You mean Phantom of the Opera?
No. Listen to this.
You're about to describe Phantom of the Opera. I'm calling it right now.
No. I was peeing.
And you're like, what if I'm the Phantom of the Opera?
And then I was sitting there and I was just kind of on my phone. It was dead silent. And I just hear oh, something like that. And I'm like, is someone upstairs like playing something? Because I live in an apartment. I'm not really telling you. I'm just telling everyone else. And I'm like, or is it like the wind? But like it was the same like, oh, like, and it sounded like someone was like singing, and then it would stop. And I was like,
You should go knock on your neighbor's door.
I was like, it's just the wind. And I go on my phone and it's like, oh, I can hear it. And I'm like, I swear, I'm like, is that someone outside? But it's like an opera, like, oh, like singing.
It's someone above you.
But it was in short spurts and it was the same, but it didn't sound like it just, I don't know. And I was like, what if this was a ghost? And then I'm like on the toilet and I'm scared.
Did it scare the shit out of you?
It did. And then I forgot about it until we said that this was hours ago. So it wasn't that scary, I guess. But just like I scared myself into that thought. And now I'm wondering, because I don't have a neighbor on this side. They moved. And nobody lives on like over here because it's just like two. So it had to have been someone above. I don't think it was below. I just remember it being like, it was just like, oh. And I was like, is it the wind?
It's definitely the person on top, above you.
Were they just singing? Like, but like, it was good. It's like opera. I don't know. I think it was maybe a medieval ghost used to live.
Who's to say?
I don't know. But why are you haunting me in my apartment while I'm on the toilet?
We know why.
Wait till I wipe, please. It's like the worst place for someone to break into your house when you're on the toilet or in the shower. It's like, come on. Any other time.
Why do I keep yawning? That's probably because I didn't go to sleep till like almost 1 a.m.
Oh, no, I would have yawned. We're not quite at an hour yet.
I know.
Do you want me to talk about television?
Well, we're going to say Rate My Professor, but yeah, what
do you
have for television?
It's very quick. When I was watching Designated Survivor, you know, like, I feel like I never hear somebody say like, hey, I saw that on the television. Oh, what have you been watching on television lately? Like,
I saw that on the tube last night.
Who says television, right? And they said that he was like, hey, I saw you on the television last night. And he was like, you did? And I was like, fuck.
Who wrote this?
Who's this television? Like, if I'm a writer and I would like, if I'm on set and I'm hearing that, I'm like, this is so not. Would you ever come up to me and be like, hey, did you catch that on the television last night? I'm sorry.
Did you know that this show that we're filming right now is going to be on the television later?
I'm sorry. The what? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody says television.
You'll see it on the tube later.
Or what's worse is the telly.
That's just British.
Get the fuck out of here. I know. I don't
Americans
like it.
don't say that.
TV.
Speaking
bitch.
of British, did you see that they're making an Australian version of The Office for Prime Video on Amazon Prime?
I did not.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not bad. We'll see though.
Maybe.
I mean, the Australians
They
did make this wonderful TV show.
That's true. All right. We'll have to watch it and update you guys whenever that happens.
I have no clue when it's going to happen. But it was like officially announced on the Amazon Prime social media.
Amazon.
Oh, it's almost my bedtime. Oh, we're getting close. We're very close. Let's do Rate My Professor.
Okay.
All right. So I'd never heard of this website before. RateMyProfessors.com. Is this the right website or is it a different one?
No, I think it's that one. No, because
Rate My
you said
Teachers?
it's
Ooh.
Rate My Professor.
Well, I'm going to
Not
see
professors.
I'm going to do Rate My Teachers and see if there's anyone from my school.
Let me tell them what we're talking about. So Seth was talking about his like starting school, right? Like you just said, but was talking about his professor, and I was like, back in my day, I used to use a website called Rate My Professor, and before you pick your classes, like, you know, when you go in and schedule them, you can see the instructors, professors or whatever, and you go and you look them up on Rate My Professor from your school, and it'll rate them on like the difficulty of the class, and people will put reviews like too much homework, not worth it, or like great teacher. There's also like a weird hotness level on there. I mean, I guess if you're into that, but it rates them. And like, I try to take all teachers like that have like a 4 or higher, and it's usually pretty accurate.
It doesn't tell me who my professor is before the course starts, unfortunately.
Yeah, some schools like do it differently, but like if you're enrolling and not just like in online ones, but like if you're enrolling usually a community college or like university, you're going full time in person and you're picking your classes. Just from my experience, they've had them like when you're like, okay, I want to go Mondays from this time to this time, and it'll have like the teacher there. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else has any experience with Rate My Professor, but apparently it's still around. But it's been around for a long, long time. I
don't think it's getting used very much recently.
It lost traction. I don't know.
I'm looking up like all my old professors, and I can't find any of them. Oh, I found one of them.
What are they rated?
Quality 3.4. Difficulty level 4.3.
Ooh.
She has 3 1-star reviews, 3 awesome 5-star reviews, and 2 4-star reviews.
What's the hotness?
That's not on here anymore.
Oh, okay. It used to have like a little pepper.
Yeah, that's not on here anymore.
I'm glad, because I was like, I never cared for that. I was like, okay, are they like a piece of shit, rude, like, instructor, or, is their class just like obnoxiously hard? Like, that's what I kind of like to, and like some people get detailed. They're like, this is the homework. This is what you're looking at. I'm like, I appreciate this so much.
Run if you get her.
See, I love those.
This class was so much. Everything I got graded was also never good enough. And what was asked for in the class was crazy insane. Run, this professor is impossible to please. The amount of effort will kill you, resulting in a D. She is harsh in her feedback and under the guise of politeness. I have a 3.9 grade point average, and this class killed my GPA. Run, run, run.
See, I love reading those. Isn't it so fun?
I mean, I honestly agree with that for her. I think this guy was a good professor. Let me look him up.
That's nuts. I loved reading those, though. Like, sometimes I'd be like, okay, I read a lot of good reviews and one bad one. It's probably someone that just, struggles with school. But like when I get a few and everyone's saying like, run, I'm like, I'm listening.
It was like half and half.
Yeah, that's tough.
I can't find this guy on here either.
The Bluey song is stuck in my head. It's stuck in my fucking head.
And on that note, have a great week or weekend.
And if you're drinking,
make sure it's Prosecco. Probably.
You missed the whole part.
No, I didn't.
I said, if you're drinking,
and
make sure to do it responsibly.
Oh,
and if it's Prosecco.
All right.
Or wait. And if it's, but make sure it's Prosecco.
And again. All right. Have a great week or weekend.
And if you're drinking,
make sure you do it responsibly.
But make sure it's Prosecco.
Probably.
That was so bad.